give it a look. Filled with words and pictures. Oh my, isn't that a great mixture? Learning new things and having fun. Oh, the thrill has just begun. So grab your books, you're in for a ride to have a good time. Discovering Ukufunda with the golden readers. Discovering Ukufunda, you're gonna love it. Join me. Discovering Ukufunda, a story like no other. Discovering Ukufunda, let's read together. Let's read together.
Hi, my name is Frederica, and I live in the United States. I'm going to read for you the book Freedom Summer, written by Deborah Wells and illustrated by Jerome Larrique. On the cover, you see the main characters. A little white boy, his name is Joe, but he's referred to as I in the story. And the little black boy is John Henry. They really enjoy being together. They're best friends, but they can't do everything together. The year is 1964, and there are protests going on to try to achieve equal rights for all people. John Henry Waddle is my best friend. His mama works for my mama. Her name is Annie Mae. Every morning at 8 o'clock, Annie Mae steps off the county bus and walks up the long hill to my house. If it's summer, John Henry is stepping it right behind her. And there you see, Joe is sitting there waiting for John Henry to get there. And John Henry looks like he's in a hurry to get there to play with his friend. We like to help Mama. We shell butter beans. We sweep the front porch. We let the cats in, then chase the cats out of the house until Annie Mae says, "Shoo, enough of you two. Go play." We shoot marbles in the dirt until we're too hot to be alive. Then we yell, "Last one in is a rotten egg," and run straight for Fiddler's Creek. John Henry swims better than anybody I know. He crawls like a catfish, blows bubbles like a swamp monster, and he doesn't swim in the town pool with me. He's not allowed. Why? Because of his skin color. So we dam the creek with rocks and sticks to make a swimming spot. Then holler and jump in wearing only our skin. And there they are enjoying the swimming spot. I have 2 nickels for ice pops. So we put on our clothes and walk to town. John Henry doesn't come with me through the front door of Mr. Mason's general store. He's not allowed, simply because of his skin color. "How you doing, young Joe?" asks Mr. Mason. He winks and says, "You gonna eat those all by yourself?" My heart does a quick beat. "I got one for a friend," I say, and scoot out the door. "Yes, sir. It's mighty hot out there," Mr. Mason calls after me. I love ice pops, says John Henry. Me too, I say. And there you see, Joe is in the store getting the ice pops, and John Henry is waiting for him outside because he's not allowed to go into the front door. Annie Mae makes dinner for my family every night. She creams the corn and rolls the biscuits. Daddy stirs his iced tea and says, "The town pool opens tomorrow to everybody under the sun, no matter what color." That's the new law, Mama tells me. She helps my plate with peas and says, "It's the way it's going to be now. Lunch counters, restrooms, drinking fountains too." I wiggle in my chair like a doodle bug. I got to be excused, I shout, and I run into the kitchen to tell John Henry. And you see, he is so excited to tell John Henry, and John Henry is smiling and happy about the news too. "I'm going to swim in the town pool," he hollers. "Is it deep?" "Real deep," I tell him. "And the water's so clear, you can jump to the bottom and open your eyes and still see." "Let's be the first ones there," says John Henry. "I'll bring my good luck nickel and we can dive for it." Next morning, as soon as the sun peeks into the sky, here comes my best friend John Henry Waddle. Running to meet me. "Let's go," he yells. "I got my nickel." And I run right with him, all the way to the town swimming pool. We race each other over the last hill, and we stop. Stop? Why would they stop? County dump trucks are there. They grind and back up to the empty pool. Workers take steaming asphalt into the hole where sparkling clean water used to be. Out of them is one of them is John Henry's big brother, Will Rogers. We start to call to him. "What happened?" But he sees us first and points back on down the road. It means get home. And there you see the corner of the truck that's dumping the asphalt into the swimming pool. But our feet get stuck and we can't budge. So we hunker in the tall weeds and watch all morning until the pool is filled with hot, spongy tar. Smoky steam rises in the air. Workers tie planks to their shoes and stomp on the black top to make it smooth. Will Rogers heaves his shovel into the back of an empty truck and climbs up with his friends, the other workers. His face is like a storm cloud, and I know this job has made him angry. "Let's go," the boss man shouts, and the trucks rumble, slam down the road. It's so quiet now. We can hear the breeze whisper through the grass. We sit on the diving board. and stare at the tops of the silver ladders sticking up from the tar. My heart beats hard in my chest. John Henry's voice shakes. White folks don't want colored kids in their pools. You're wrong, John Henry, I say, but I know he's right. Let's go to Fiddler's Creek, I say. I didn't want to swim in this old pool anyway. John Henry's eyes fill up with angry tears. I did, he said. I wanted to swim in this pool. I want to do everything you can do. I didn't know what to say. But as we walk back to town, my head starts to pop with new ideas. I want to go to the dairy dip with John Henry, sit down and share root beer floats. I want to go to the picture show, buy popcorn, and watch the movie together. I want to see this town through John Henry's eyes. We stop in front of Mr. Mason's store. I jam my hands into my pockets until my mind searches for words to put with my new ideas. My fingers close around 2 nickels. Want to get an ice pop? John Henry wipes his eyes and takes a breath. I want to pick it out myself. I swallow hard and my heart says yes. Let's do that, I say. I give John Henry one of my nickels. He shakes his head. I got my own. We look at each other. Then we walk through the front door together. I hope you enjoyed the story, and I hope you learned something. Remember to read, read, read. Goodbye.